thank you for coming back to watch another video. Okay, today we are going to focus on the writing section. Okay, so more specifically we are going to do essay writing. Now the most interesting thing about today's class is that in just under 10 minutes you're going to get 75 plus in the PT exam, okay, or in this case Iowa question. All right, so let's get straight to the point. Okay, first thing first, number one, essay contributes 10 marks out of 90. Okay, so 10 marks out of 90 in your PT exam. So even you get full marks in your essay, it contributes to 10 marks. Remember, you've got 80 more marks to go. All right, unlike the IELTS exam, if you smash the essay writing, you get your writing score, but unfortunately in the PT exam it only contributes to 10 mark. All right, and rest of the mark comes from other writing sections. So anyway, just let's focus on the essay writing for now. So let's start with some facts. Okay, so number one, you need to write an academic essay. So you're going to be writing 4 paragraphs. Okay, how many? 4. Not 3, not 5, exactly 4. If you write 3, minus. If you write 5, minus. It has to be exactly 4. Introduction, okay? Introduction, body 1, that's your positive paragraph, or we say one argument of the paragraph. Your third paragraph, we call it the negative paragraph or the opposite paragraph, and your conclusion. All right, so you need to write 4 paragraphs, and each paragraph I would like you to separate them, okay, by pressing to enter in your keyboard. Okay, the word limit would be between 200 to 300 words. Okay, now since computer, okay, or AI, okay, these days they call it, okay, is evaluating your essay, writing 200 word or 205 word and 299 words, you both get the same marks. Okay, so don't bother writing too much. Okay, write less because you don't get any extra credit. Okay, so the word limit is between 200 and 300 words. Don't write too much. Okay, keep it within that number. Essay writing is 20 minutes. Yes, we need to plan out how we're going to be utilizing this 20 minutes. Okay, so 20 minutes typing, it's easy. It doesn't sound like, okay, I mean, it sounds like okay, 20 minutes, that's too short, but believe me, you can finish writing in 15 minutes or even 12 minutes sometimes. All right, you do need to include example with some percentage if that's possible. We want some numbers in your answer. And just make sure you put the correct conjunctions and linking words in your essay. So these would be like words like firstly, however, for example, for instance, therefore, thus, after analyzing. Okay, these words must be there. So that tells the AI software, okay, which one is your first sentence, middle sentence, which is your example sentence, which is your last paragraph. Okay, what's your conclusion sentence and things like that. These words are important. Okay, so I will mention them at the end of the video again, and during the typing I'll show you as well, but just keep it in mind. Okay, we need these words in your answer. Okay, other than that, this is super easy. The hardest part of today's class is memorizing the template. Okay, so I'm going to try my level best to give you the easiest template that you can find in the whole world. Okay, the easiest template. It cannot go easier than this. All right, so the template is on your slide. Okay, the slide that you've got in front of you, you've got it in there. Okay, you need to memorize the template. Now the question that I get from everybody, do I need to memorize word by word by word? No. Okay, 80%, okay, 85% of the template still fine. If you feel like, Nahid, I did not like this word, I think this spelling is hard, I can't remember that word, absolutely fine if you want to change it. Okay, if you want to change it, go for it. Okay, don't hesitate. If you want to change some of the words, feel free. but I would like you to keep 80 to 85% of the template, okay? 100% would be great, but 80 to 85% of the template, I don't mind, all right? So that's it. So let me show you a demo straight on the screen, and let's start from there. Let me show you step by step what you have to do, and then you can try by yourself, okay? That's it, simple as that. Now I want to show you one essay, just an example in front of you. Just remember, okay, so before I move on, there are two types of essays in the PT exam, okay? So I will do the one that you get mostly. I'll show you both, but I'll do the first one. Most or 90% of the PT questions are all about argument essay, okay? So it's whether you say positive side and the negative side of a topic. For example, just an example, public transportation should be free for international students in Australia, okay? Public transport should be free for international students in Australia. Do you agree or disagree? So in one of the paragraphs, you have to say, yes, I agree for this reason that, you know, the public transport should be free. On the other paragraph, the negative paragraph, or the opposite side of the paragraph, you need to say, no, nothing should be given free in Australia, okay? No free transportation should be given free. And this is the reason behind it. So that's what we're trying to do. So if you look at your screen right now, so I am going to first show you the template itself, all right? So if you see the template, there are 4 paragraphs. Can you see there's 4 yellow, okay? That's where I would like you to copy and paste, okay? That's where I would like you to copy and paste the main question or the main statement, and then that's it. So copy pasting every line, first line, second line, third line, and fourth line. That's what you have to just copy. That's it. And then in body 1 or the second paragraph, you need to say something positive. So that's the red part. And you have to say something negative. That's your third part, okay? Simple as that. So let me show you step by step. Believe me, it's super easy, okay? So here we go. Now, you need to write down this template in 10 minutes, okay? It's important that you write in 10 minutes. So you need to do some typing, you need to get used to typing practice. Some of you are rusty, you haven't been typing for a long time, okay? So you need to start typing, probably do 3, 4, 5 essays, and you will see that you can finish in 10 minutes. Of course, you need to memorize the template as well, okay? Now, I'm sorry, I'm gonna cheat in front of you. I'm gonna copy and paste just to speed up this video, okay? But when you are practicing after watching me, please type, don't copy with your mouse. But I'm just gonna do this for now. Sorry about that. Please do forgive me, okay? So if I go to share, if I go log into Iowa right now, so here I am in Iowa. So I'm just doing randomly the first question in front of you. As you can see, the first question that you can see in front of you, it says, it is usually foolish, that means it's very stupid, to get married before completing your studies. It's a very stupid idea. You haven't completed your studies and you're trying to get married, okay? And it says here, and getting established good job. So before even study, before completing, getting a good job, you want to get married. Is this good idea? Yes or no? Okay. So what we're gonna do, we're not gonna take any sides or anything. We're just gonna say one positive side. Yes, it's pretty good idea to get married. Okay. Another thing is say no, it's not a good idea, and this is the reason behind it. So let me show you how to do that. All right, on the screen. All right, have you noticed I did copy paste? All right, the timer is on top of you. That's 20 minutes. As you can see that I've been speaking for like 12 minutes now. The timer is there, so you should take 10 minutes to complete this template. All right, when you are typing, okay, just make sure, let me just make it a little bit bigger so on your screen that you can see it, okay? It's very important you can see it. All right, I think that's more visible. All right, when you are typing, make sure that you do put blank and number 1 very clearly, so you know that in that blank you need to copy and paste. All right, so yes, number 1, and then you've got this number 2, all right, and then number 3. Okay, in number 3, have you noticed in the bracket it says something called not included? Can you see here? I'm circling it, not included. That means whenever copy paste this question, I need to put not in there. Why? Because it's a negative paragraph. You're talking about the opposite parasite, so you need to put the word not in there. Okay. And again, in question, the last one, the 4th paragraph, put that number 4. So once you've typed it for 10 minutes, on the 5th paragraph, you need to type the question. Make sure that when you're typing, the spellings are correct. So have a look. I'm doing in front of you. It is usually foolish to get married before completing your studies and getting LISHED established. Oops, LISHED established in a good job. So that's the question. Okay, so yes, now since when you typed it, you can use your mouse and you can copy it. Okay, yes, you can use your mouse and you can copy it. So let me do that. So copy, yes, you can do that during the PT exam as well. Okay, anything you type, you can copy. All right, so number 1, I'm going to copy paste, as you can see. Number 2, I'm copying pasting it. It's easy. In number 3, when I copy paste, I need to make the sentence just putting a note in there. So have a look on the screen. So this is what I copy pasted. So let me read it out. It is usually foolish to get married. So I need to make this negative. So I'm going to say it is usually not foolish to get married. Simple as that. Okay. And number 4, again, copy paste. Okay, copy paste, done. Okay. And once you've done, delete the 5th paragraph. You can't have 5th paragraph, there'll be a minus. Just delete it. Okay, so you're back to 4 paragraph. Let's look at the word count. It's 237. Can you see at the bottom? 237. Easy, isn't it? Type, 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 copy, paste. Now, I just need to do 2 sentences and we're done. Class is over. So, can you see here it says you need to give an explanation why you think it's a foolish idea to get married. Now, whatever you write, keep it simple. I don't want any lengthy sentence. I don't want long sentence. Small sentence, okay? I just want a small, simple sentence with no grammar mistakes, okay? Why do you think it's a foolish idea to get married? But most important, okay, is that why do you think it's a very stupid idea to get married before completing study? You can say something like what my students say usually. They say that it's very stupid to get married before an idea because okay, later on in life you cannot study again. Okay, later on in your life you cannot study again. So I'm going to write something like that. Okay, just keeping it simple. So important is that, okay, it is difficult to study again because of study break and catch up, okay, and catch up with updated information. Okay, so this is what most of my students say. Okay, why is it foolish idea? They usually say it's difficult to study again because a study break, okay, because a study break and catching up with, okay, it could be difficult. Okay, it is difficult to study again because of study break, okay, because of study break and catching up with study break and catching up with updated information. Okay, that's what usually people say. All right, fair enough, simple as that. Now in the second one, you have to say why you think it's a good idea to get married. Usually my students say that, okay, couples, okay, can work together, okay, and study together, okay. That's what they say. That's the reason, okay. It's not a good, I mean, it is a good idea to get married because couples can study and work together. Simple. All right, is that couples can study and work together as a team. That's it. Done. Essay is done. All right, right. What about checking spelling and grammar? Don't worry about it too much, okay. If you make one mistake, it's going to be -1. If you make 2 mistakes, it's going to be -2. If you make 5 spelling mistakes, still -2. If you make 10 spelling mistake, it's -2. If you make 200 spelling mistake, it's still -2. Okay, so you are going to make spelling mistake. Okay, no matter how much you look at it, you're going to make spelling mistakes, so forget about it. Okay, instead look at other things. Okay, like, did you write 4 paragraphs? Did you use double enter? So if you look here, that's 1 enter. Okay, it's too close. Did you use double enter? Did you use words like firstly, however, thus, for example, 20%? Is those numbers are there? Therefore, hence. Okay, look at those things. If those things are there, that's what you need to look into. Okay, connecting words. Look at the word count, 262. Look at those things. Okay, I would like you not to get, I mean, what I'm trying to say is basically that I don't want you to spend more than 15 minutes. Check everything and then press that submit button. That's it. All right. Now, one more thing, PT does score you based on if you used, for example, have you noticed that I copy pasted 4 times? PT wants you to see, do you use different words each time? So you do get, there is 2 marks allocated. I'm probably going to get 1, but if you want to get, if you want to get 2 out of 2, do change the word. So let me just quickly do that. Okay, can you give me another word for foolish? Okay, because I'm changing the word. What's another word for foolish? Stupid. Okay, stupid. That's a common word. I can change it here as well. Okay, just to show that, you know, I'm not copying pasting. Okay, stupid. What's another word for completing? Okay, finishing your studies, maybe. finishing. Finishing again. All right, and studies would be what? Education. Okay, education. Let's change that word. Education. You don't have to do too much. Okay, just a little bit here and there. Just the ones that you know. Education. And good job. Good B would be a profound job. What's another word for good job? Okay, I can say a secured job. Okay, secure. URIED, secured. Yeah, secured. I think. There you go, secured job. I'm not sure spelling about this, you know, I'm just feeling a bit nervous. Okay, security, I know, but secured job would be double RE. So if you're not sure about the spelling, you can change the word. So I might need to go for another word. A dash job, a profound job, okay, PROFOUND, maybe that one. Okay, so I am changing the word because I'm not really sure of the spelling. So if you have a little bit of doubt, don't write a spelling that you're not sure of. Okay, so that's it. I've changed some of the words. I'm ready to press submit button. Okay, let me do that. Okay, the score. Right, so as you can see that on your screen that I finished writing, and the score I got was 84. Not too bad actually. Not too bad. So just quickly repeating again, okay, what you are supposed to do. All right, what you are supposed to do. So number one, write the template down. It's going to take 10 minutes. Number two, okay, write the question on the 5th paragraph, copy paste 4 times. On the 3rd paragraph, change it to not and not. I'm sorry, on the 3rd paragraph, change it to not. Okay, make the negative, make the question into negative. And then you're pretty much done now. Then what you have to do in the 2nd paragraph, write an extra sentence saying why you agree with the question. On the 3rd paragraph, you write an extra sentence saying that why you disagree with the question. You're writing an extra sentence and explaining it. That's it. Okay. Change, since you copy pasted 4 times, do change 1 or 2 words here and there and press that submit button. That's it, and class is done. All right. Do try it and you'll see it will work. Now, class is over, but I just want to mention one thing. Okay, you will get something called you're going to get something called problem and solution. Okay, how do you know you're going to get a problem solution? It will say in the question what is the problem. Okay, so from Iowa, okay, if I'm just going to quickly check is there any problem question, okay, in front of me. Okay, so if I just search with the word problem, okay, so I do have a question in front of me. As the urban population grows, population means like the city, okay, it grows, traffic is heavy. Think about your city that you live in. Every day traffic is getting heavy, and the public areas such as parking, yeah, the parking that we we park our car, is packed. What is the solution do you think can address such problems? So how can it a problem solution? It will say the word problem and solution. It might say the word problem, it might just say the word solution. Straight away, that's problem and solution essay, okay? You don't get too many of these, you probably won't even get it, but in case you do, okay? In that case, you still write the same template, everything remains the same, just 2 things will change. Just 2 things will change. Number 1, okay? In your template, in your introduction paragraph, have a look in your introduction paragraph. Can you see there? It says this essay will give both positive and negative aspects and thus will lead to a logical conclusion. Here you need to change it. So what you write instead, you change it. This essay will give both problem and solution aspect. So you're just changing those 2 words. All right. When you are explaining you do copy pastes as usual. When you are explaining in your positive paragraph, okay, do mention a solution. Write something, a solution about the car park. Like, there should be more public bus. There should be more public bus. That probably, okay. And that's one way of doing, helping the solution, okay, or trying to come up with a solution. Increase parking fines, or increasing the parking meter, okay, the price of the parking meter, and increase more number of buses in the city. That's one solution. In your 3rd paragraph, where you said the word however to make it negative, since there's nothing called negative here, you need to change the word however to secondly. So firstly in the first paragraph, secondly in your 3rd paragraph, okay? And same thing again, you give another solution. You just say another reason how you can help with the parking or how you can help with the traffic, okay? You might say that cars are only allowed during the, during the after hours, okay? That's something you can do. Maybe cars are only allowed in the cities in after hours, and during the peak hours you have to use the public transport, something like that. Just write it down. That's the only thing you have to do, okay? Just repeating again, you need to say, instead of saying positive and negative aspect, you need to say problem and solution. And instead of saying in the 3rd paragraph however, you make that into saying secondly. And also the question, you know how we say we add the word not in the question. Here you don't add the word not. Okay. If you still feel like it's not very clear, okay, it's not clear, you can always write it down and you can share with me, and I can have a look and check and say whether it's right or wrong. Okay, but it should be fine. Okay, don't worry about it. Just try it in Iowa. You'll get 80+. You're gonna do better than me. All right, that's it. Good luck and take care.